Trixie LohMirmand, the Executive Vice President of Dubai World Trade Center, CEO of KAOUN International, we're the organizer of GITEX Africa in Morocco. We work very closely with UM6P Ventures in GITEX Africa. They're great partners for us as we built the largest tech show in Africa, in GITEX Africa. So it's my privilege and honor to join them today in their inaugural Deep Tech Summit, talking all about the disruptive and the breakthrough technology that is gripping the world, especially on AI. 2024 is the year of AI, 2023 so is the year of AI. So there are big conversations and big exchanges with experts, and of course UM6P have all these amazing bright talents. So it's a great occasion to be here, to be able to engage with the peers and also the student cohort as well on the next biggest technology breakthrough. In GITEX Africa, in our first year in Marrakesh, already we built the largest tech and startup show in the African continent, and we are really super delighted that the global stakeholders and the Moroccan government support. We have now grown by a tremendous scale. And of course, we'll share more in the press conferences coming up on next Wednesday. However, the event is now the biggest of any kind of industries in Africa. But what it means is not about the size, it's the impact and the ecosystem relationship that we're bringing into the show on a continuous annual basis. We're going to expect more than 30,000 of tech executives and experts coming from more than 130 countries. And when you look at the dynamics of government officials, academias, inventors, you're talking about big tech titans, startups, investors. When you put them all together, the dynamics of collaborative ventures is tremendous. And I think this is where it is very important this event positions as well Morocco as the tech hub of Africa and also as the gateway to new technologies that's going to be taking hold of Africa in the next decade. You know, technology is burgeoning at such a breakneck pace. Look at the generative AI. In a very short span of time, the whole hype of AI has just gripped the world. The stock market has rocketed because of AI. NVIDIA is at a record high. What it means is, with all this transformation that's going on, you need a platform, you need an occasion, you need an event to bring everyone together to be able to keep up with the developments, the conversations, not just in terms of the tech solutions, but what surrounds the technology, which is very importantly on regulations and policies. And of course, you're talking about research. What else is going ahead? What else is to come to prepare the ecosystem and the countries and cities better in terms of the preparedness? And of course, students, the youth, they need to know what else is coming that will change the world, because this is going to impact the education and the transition into the workforce. So it's very important and pivotal an event like GITEX Africa to make sure that we keep everybody up to date with not just what's happening in Africa, but to connect it to the rest of the world, where at this point of time, the developments of technology, that the sophistication is much further afield. So this event will help to bridge the chasm and the bridge between the technology advancement of the continent here and of course the rest of the world. Listen, I think Africa is reputed to leapfrog. Just look at what happened in the last few years. In a matter of 2-3 years, you have more unicorns than anywhere else in the world. And you are able to leapfrog industries like finance. And you know, it's tremendous in the fintech space. We're looking at health tech as the next big industry for Africa to leapfrog as well. Digital health is going to contribute, I think you're looking at $1.2 trillion that is going to come into the economy up to 2030, and is going at a compound growth of between 10 to 20%. That's remarkable. And you have the best talents here. You have a big population of youths. But what we need to do is to make sure that the youths here are connected with the education, the learning of experts and practitioners from the rest of the world, for them to be able to learn, to be able to be mentored, coached, and also to benchmark themselves against some of the startups and entrepreneurs from around the world. It's only through the interaction, that multilateral engagement, that the startups and entrepreneurship can really take a whole new dimension. So you're no longer siloed. you're very integrated with the global ecosystem of technology and the evolution. And in AI, look at the startups that are being snapped up by all the big tech. And all of them are in AI technologies. And it's amazing because in GITEX Africa, we already have quite a lot of the AI startups coming from Africa in the space of trying to do breakthrough disruptive tech in AI, in healthcare and finance and many other sectors. So all things said, it is very important for them to come together to converge, to interact, to socialize, to benchmark, and find out what are investors looking for. It's no point trying to develop a solution that nobody wants, but the investors from the rest of the world will tell you what is in demand in today's world and going ahead.